Morning, my friends. It's your old pal, PeaceLoveMusic, with another morning update brought to you live with the organized media in partnership with Bitcoin Live Decentralized Broadcasting. And just a friendly reminder, this is a news show. We are not providing financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Do your own research. Never invest money you can't afford to lose, and don't make your investment decisions based on my opinion. I often get it wrong. I'm just here to provide the data, and you'd make your decisions. In the news today, price wise, Bitcoin's down a little bit more. It was at 67 and change yesterday. It's down $1,000 to 66,255 right around the time of broadcast. Stacks has dipped down. It was at 181 yesterday. It's dropped to 177, $1.77. And it has lost one place, dropping from 33 to 34 in overall market cap amongst projects listed on CoinMarketCap. The Fear and Greed Index, mostly steady. It dropped from, I think it was 57 or 58 yesterday. It's dropped to 56, so hanging in that neutral territory. And the top three gainers for the past 24 hours are Mu, ICP, and Jupe. I wasn't aware that the Insane Clown Posse had a token, but I believe that actually stands for Internet Computer Protocol. So not affiliated with the Insane Clown Posse. We have on the Stacks calendar today is a busy day in our ecosystem. Blockchain Life is going on today. Check that out. Also, for those that are interested, there you can scan the QR code in the corner there, and that'll bring you to the Stacks events calendar where you can check on all of these events for the day. You can check that out daily. I think you can subscribe to an RSS feed there, and you can always check that out. It's at www.stacks.co. And then you go to explore and events. And then if you click on add events or view events, it'll bring it up. So it's a little bit of a couple of steps to get there if you're just going directly from the Stacks page. But we had the Stacks Australia Stacks Down Under Meet the Builder this morning. I was unable to attend that show. I actually had a couple of things I had to attend to earlier today. That's why I'm running a little late this morning. So I'll have to check that out later and listen in, because they always have some great stuff on the Stacks Australia space on Wednesday mornings. It is Wednesday, October 23rd, hump day, whoop, whoop. And at noon today, we have the DeOrganized Stack Spotlight with me and Haddy. I believe Jack Binswitch is joining us again today, probably a bunch of our other friends. And we are going to be hosting Trippin' Monkey for his Rising Tide. He's going to give us a demonstration, or we're going to go over some of the functionality of the Rising Tide All Access platform he's been developing out. Some really awesome things you can do there. Still kind of developing some of the use cases, but some really cool stuff happening with that. And I think there's going to be some opportunities for tied into the Rue community space tomorrow afternoon. So we'll talk more about that. Also, Jamie Fletcher, known as Bamber Fishcake, is going to come on and talk to us about his dog coin project, a dog pool project, and you can follow them at Dog Pool Coin. And he's going to come talk to us about that project. And we have one other guest, and I don't have the information directly in front of me, but there's someone else joining us as well. So we're going to have a great show for you today. Tune in at noon. That's noon Eastern. At 1 p.m., if you're into Clarity, you should definitely check out, if you're into coding or you're interested in coding on Stacks, you should definitely check out the Clarity Collective meetup. That takes place at 1 p.m., and you can get the link from that on the Stacks calendar. At 2 p.m. is Staxy's Ecosystem Explorer Lounge. I believe they're hosting the Goatcoin Stacks team on there. Going to be an excellent show. I really think that they have some cool stuff working on over at their platform, Meme Goat platform. Cool community and building some interesting tools in the space for engaging in DeFi and a certain DeFi, MeFi, and GameFi opportunities over there. So check that out at 2. Tune into Staxy at 3 p.m. You got Building on Bitcoin with BitFlow. Always a great informative space. Diego does a great job. I think Dave's probably on there. They always get a great show, great crowd, and great guests. Out at 3 p.m. And then at 4 p.m., Stacks Nigeria pushing the narrative. That's Sam's group, and they're growing. They're trying to get more interaction and engagement in their spaces too. So check them out if you're around at 4 p.m. this afternoon. It's a great place. It's a great circumstance right now where we have all of these communities and all of these like different groups that are interconnected, but also have their own little niche communities, and they're all finding their spaces on X. And it's kind of, the calendar's getting a little cluttered, but that's a sign of a maturing ecosystem that, there's not just one event going on each day. There's several every day because there's just so much activity in the ecosystem. So it's really just a great time to be in the space. We're super excited about it. What's going on in Stacks, and check them out. Get involved. These are opportunities for people to come on and chat, get exposure to different projects and what's building in the space. Always an awesome time in these spaces. And you don't have to hang out for the whole space either. You can tune in, check it out, come up and chat, and then if you got stuff you got to do, you don't have to hang out for the whole hour for every space. But it's always good to kind of get in there and see what's going on. So don't be shy. Come check everybody out. In very interesting news, earlier this week, BlackRock purchased an additional $323 million worth of BTC for its ETF product. This shows an increasing institutional demand for Bitcoin, and kind of leads to the question, maybe, is mass adoption coming for this cycle? The more these institutions actually do adopt, eventually it's only a matter of time, right? Bitcoin's inevitable. That's where we are. But really, if you've been here for a few cycles, the significance of BlackRock just continuing to keep buying for their ETF product is it's not a small deal. Like it's really a big deal that these institutions are adopting Bitcoin and are interested in holding more of it. It's telling us where it's going. I want to give a big shout out to a couple of people. Actually, I have a couple of LMNO. What's up? Good morning, my brother. How are you today? Yeah, we got the Stacks energy. We got the Nakamoto flow going. And actually, I was just gonna give my shout out to our brother 300. 300 has been just knocking it out of the park the last couple of weeks, producing content for the community. We're supporting him on DeOrganized, and we consider him a part of our family for sure. But he's just kind of taking this permissionlessly, just taking this on his own, producing these clips, producing these how-to videos for Stack City. He's got coin updates on Rue, on Stone, news updates on Nakamoto and other Stacks community support. And he's just a tremendous guy in the space. So I just wanted to shout him out. He's producing stuff. Great content, great display, put together well, and really easy to share because it's good format, good time lengths and stuff like that. So shout out to 300, man. He's such a great guy in our space. Also want to give a mad shout out to Kitsune, that's at SatScript on X, for producing awesome graphic and video content for us at DeOrganized and Bitcoin Live. She's an extremely valuable member of the team and does a lot of stuff behind the scenes for us whenever we ask, and oftentimes without enough lead time, and she's just kills it for us and gets it done. So super shout out to Kitsune as well. And you guys may not know this. We touched on it yesterday. We had the guys from AIBTC out on Monday. They came on our Monday, whatever Monday spot, and we had them out, and they told us about what they're building at AIBTC and the AI agents you're going to be able to build and use there, and deploy in a number of different ways, including DeFi trading for you, and how that's going to work. They're having their event starting next week. They're calling it their championship, AIBTC Championship Sprint. Starts on Monday the 28th. Runs through Friday. So it's a 5-day trading event. You have to register for the event. So you go to their Discord. It's the AIBTC Discord channel. And if you go into the sign up, where you go into the channel in their Discord for registering for the contest, and you drop your Stacks address and you tag the moderator, so @moderator in that post, that you'll register for the trading event. And on Monday, you'll receive $100 worth of stacks to use to put into your trade bot. You assign your trade bot. You built your trade agent team. And you don't have to have any technical knowledge of this. This is a learning experience. This is to help onboard users. So they're going to give you $100 worth of stacks, and you trade with it. You set up your bots, you set up your agents, your AI agents, and you have one maybe that you give your risk information to. They're your risk bot, and you give one that's an analyst bot, and you create one that's the trading bot, and however else you want to set your team up. And with that, you are able to deploy a team of the more information you provide to these bots, the better it's going to train for you. It's better going to trade for you. So you want to kind of load them up with information and get your documentation together ahead of time. You load them, you create them, you train them on the information you want them to have available to them, and you deploy them, and it'll trade for the week. And anything you earn, anything you make in trading, starting with the $100 for the week, you can keep. So you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. You definitely go check out the AIBTC. It's aibtc.dev, and you can get more information about the project there. And you can actually start playing around with the agents there now. But the event is Monday. You want to register. I think you have until the end of the week. It's a short period of time, so don't wait. Go over to the Discord, drop your Stacks address, and get yourself registered for the event. I think they might have a limit of 100 people too, so you don't want to wait on that either. Want to make sure you're getting registered. That could be a loose cap, a soft cap on the number, but you definitely don't want to wait. Go over there and get registered for AIBTC. We are super, super excited. I can't stress enough how excited I am for. We have gotten Dr. Chente Su from Alex to come on and talk with us about Alex and what's building. I think Haddy from the Alex team is going to come on as well, and they're going to chat with us about what's going on with Alex, what's to come, and all the different tools that are available under the Alex brand. They got their bridge at Xlink and the Lisa project. So you have a liquid staked Alex token. Really interesting DeFi stuff that they're doing over at Alex. And Alex is the OG exchange in the space. That they were the only ones around for a long time. And if it weren't for Alex being there and providing those tools that they did early on, it's possible that the ecosystem might have not been able to mature as fast as it did, because without that DeFi opportunity, you wouldn't have gotten as many people into the space, a year, 2 years ago when they came. So shout out to Alex. They're a huge member in this space, and Stacks is definitely better with Alex doing well. So I'm super excited to have them come out. Can't wait to chat with them. And That's at 1:30 on Thursday. That's tomorrow. I can't believe it. I'm so excited about them coming out. Also, and again, we're just crushing it on DeOrganized right now. I can't thank enough the team that's helping us put all of this together. This one was actually an assist by Hero Gamer, but we also are hosting Andre Serrano, the main dev behind the SBTC SIP 028, and he's coming out to talk with us on Friday morning at 10 a.m. That's an exclusive special edition for DeOrganized, again on Bitcoin Live. And Staxy and Gary Reiger are going to join us. I think Haddy's available also, and Hero's going to come on. So we're going to chat with Andre. We're going to have lots of questions and hopefully get more explanation as to what's going on with the SIP process in general. And then also right after our show, we're going to lead into the SIP call at 11 a.m. on Friday. So it's going to be a really cool spit. You guys can jump into the space after the podcast and ask Andre your questions or ask us more questions to bring out. So super excited about that. That's on Friday. Another shout out to the Tremp team. Tremp, they have announced their mint is going live on November 4th. Be on the lookout. There's a bunch of guaranteed whitelist collabs going on. So check out your community. They're giving away a bunch of whitelists for this mint. And you definitely want to get that taken. You definitely don't want to miss that opportunity. And the last news item, again, we want to shout out further development at Zero Authority DAO. The bounties program now allows you to use any SIP10 token to reward your communities. It's not a fully active feature. You have to reach out to them. If you're interested in using it right now, you have to reach out to Zero or Hodl Stacks and get yourself set up to use it with your token. But that's going to be eventually everyone's going to be able to use that. It's going to be really great. I can't talk enough about what's going on with the Zero Authority guys, and just really excited about it. So that's the news for the day, or at least all I got. I had another thing where my process is normally I'm up early and I set up my tickers for the show, and I usually do a restart and I go do some other stuff before the show is going to go live. And I did that again this morning. And just like yesterday, the same thing happened again, where all of the information I had put in when I restarted was gone and I had to redo my news segment again. So I'll get a little late start again this morning. I apologize to the community. We're still working on our processes. I don't have a guest this morning, so it's just a boring news show with PeaceLoveMusic. But I do want to just remind everybody, we're all in this together. We're all here. Don't try to force things to go away. Be open-minded to what the feedback you're getting from people when you're not getting, maybe things aren't going how you want them to go. Oftentimes it's really important for you to be receptive to the idea that you need to do things a little bit differently. It's okay to change, to reanalyze and do things differently than how you've been set up to do them. It's not always it's not always going to go, more often than not, it's not going to go how you expected it to go, but it's almost always going to go how it's supposed to go. You just have to have your expectations a little bit balanced and even keel. So with that, I will bid you all have a fantastic Wednesday. Come and check us out on the space at noon today. Trippin' Monkeys coming on, Jamie Fletcher, Bamber Fish Cake, and we're going to have a great time. Hope to talk to y'all then. And y'all have a